Great morning and welcome to the Coach Show, where women, life and business coaches come to be educated, equipped, and empowered to coach with confidence and lead with transformational power. Join me, Coach P, right here on the Life and Business Coach campus every Monday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to package your brilliance, optimize your performance, and bring harmony to your life. Well, great morning. Happy Resurrection Monday, right? They say happy Resurrection Monday. I am Coach P, and I am here on Monday morning. I tell you, I had a tough time getting it together this morning. A tough time. But I have made a decision, and that decision is to change the time that we are together on Monday. So please set your clocks for 12. So when you're doing your lunch, why don't you chime in to the Coach Show? Okay. So who am I? I'm equipped, empowered, poised in position to move those who are ready to move is my ultimate mission. I wake up every day with a smile on my face, determined to make a difference in my assigned place. You see, my purpose, my passion, and my focus is to take you from where you are to where you want to be. I am, again, Coach P, Pamela Lue-Hing, and with Powerhouse Unlimited LLC. And I am here at the Coach Show, or I do the Coach Show to educate, equip, and empower you, coaches out there. So if you are a coach, join me 12 o'clock starting on next Monday, 12 o'clock on Mondays. If you know of someone who wants to start a coaching business, join me here. If you are a coach who's stuck, who needs systems, who needs operations, who needs to know how to make this thing go, I need you to join me here at 12 o'clock on Mondays. Okay. So join me right here. And so I'm going to go ahead and get right into our training today. And I see some people popping in and popping out, but please say hello if you are here. Go ahead and say hello to me and just pop in comments. Hey, Coach P, happy Monday. Glad to see you here. Okay. So if you are watching the replay, you definitely want to go back and watch last week's replay as well. It's very, very instrumental because one concept builds upon the next. Okay. So let me go ahead and start the presentation for you. I'm going to add the presentation to the screen so that you can see. Today, we're going to be talking about systems and operations made simple. Okay, systems and operations made simple. So give me just a moment as I go to our Instagram family. And I am learning to work several technologies at one time to maximize the time, right? To maximize what I'm doing every single day. It's just important. And it's important to show you what I'm doing out there as coaches, right? So that you can get some ideas to see how you want to run your own business. So let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and create a live event. And let's see. Hello there, Instagram family. I'm right here with Instagram, and I'm going to do my best to do both at the same time. So hello there, Instagram family. We are talking about systems and operations made simple. So if you are interested in seeing the actual presentation, please go to the Facebook, and that's the Life and Business Coach Campus. You can join if you have not joined yet, where you can see the actual slides. Okay, so we are streaming live on the Life and Business Coach Campus, as well as our YouTube channel. And so I am really, really excited about doing that. Okay. And Facebook family is funny because I just went live and somehow I didn't touch the button. So let me say that again. Great morning, or I should say great afternoon. Welcome, Instagram family. Today we are talking about systems and operations made simple. So if you'd like to see the actual presentation, please go on over to the Facebook campus, and that's the Life and Business Coach Campus, where you will be able to see the presentation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right on in to our topic today. And again, our topic on the Coach to Coach show is systems and operations made simple. Okay, systems and operations made simple. I may have to switch sides here for just a moment so I can make it easy to hold. All right. Okay. All right. So here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are on both platforms. Okay. So let's get right into systems and operations made simple. Okay. So who am I? Again, I am Coach P. For those of you who don't know who I am, I have been in the industry. I've been a Christian life coach certified for 11 years now. I am now a master coach and I teach coaches. I educate, equip, and empower coaches. And here every single Monday, my plan is to come to you live with training, okay? Training that is free. So come here to learn, to grow, and to evolve, okay? And to transform your clients. Again, so if you're out there and you are a coach, you feel stuck or you feel stagnant, you need systems, you need operations, you need marketing, you need to know how to move your business, you need to know how to interact with clients and to transform your clients. Okay. So this is the place to come. All right. So I am going to, hello there, Satina. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hello, hello. I see a couple more people popping in. So that's who I am. And I'm a speaker. I'm an author of 7 publications, and I just love what I do. Okay, I love what I do. Why do I love what I do so much? Why? Number one, I can impact clients, right? I can utilize the 30 plus years experience that I have in the business development industry, in sales and marketing. And I can use that to help you evolve and transform your business. And the other reason that I do what I do is because of my family. I'm a caregiver now for my mom, and so it's just important for me to be able to have a business that revolves around my family, okay, and not a business that runs me, but I run my business and it's around my family. And so that's very important for me, as I am now an empty nester. Y'all celebrate with me, okay? My 31-year-old is doing his thing in Dallas, my 19-year-old is doing her thing in college in LA, and I am here with my mom, and we are doing life together. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to grow a business around your family. So that's who I am. And what do? I specialize in helping early stage life and business coaches get unstuck and eliminate the overwhelm so that they can get clear. They can package their expertise or their brilliance. They can coach with confidence because they have the systems and they have the tools that they need to be successful in order to transform lives and build profitable coaching businesses they love. That's what I do every day. That's what I stay up at late at night doing, building, planning, marketing, and teaching and training and developing training programs. And so that's a little bit about what I do. And our organization is built upon 3 pillars. Okay. Number one is coaching development. So, coaching development, personal development, and leadership development. Okay. So, those are the 3 areas that as coaches, we want to grow within. Hello there again, Satina. I see a little wave there. I'm going to stop there and wave. I'm learning, Satina, how to work Instagram Live. So, that's what we do. Okay. So coaching development, personal development, and leadership development. And for coaches out there, what I want to encourage you to do is I always encourage you to look at what I share through 2 different lenses, and not just what I share, what anyone shares that when you're doing some training, you want to look at it from 2 perspectives. One is as the actual student, right? So what can you learn as the actual student to evolve yourself, right? And to evolve your personally and professionally. The other is, of course, how do I most effectively use these tools to transform my clients? Okay, so we want to make sure that we look through, we look at training from both perspectives, and then how do I utilize that information to become a better CEO? Okay, a better manager of my business. And some of us, we got into coaching just to coach. We didn't know that running a business was this complicated, right? Or that complicated, right? So some of us get into the business because we just want to change lives. We want to influence people. We want to impact. We want to make an impact. We want to use our skills and our gifts and talents to bless others. And so what's this business stuff, right? What are you talking about, Pam? Systems? What the heck is systems, right? So that's what I do. That's what I specialize in. And so I invite you to come here every Monday to learn free from me. All right. And so that is one way. The other way, again, as a coach, as a CEO, learning how to run your business. So how to coach and then how to run your business. And so last week we talked about connecting your ideas to your dollars, but this week we're going to be talking about systems and operations made simple. Okay. So if you miss connecting your ideas to your dollars, go back and watch the replay. However, the systems and operations made simple builds upon that. Okay. And just as I shared this screen last week, and for Instagram family out there, what you see on the screen is this busy highway, extremely busy highway, and it's highways going. It's from an aerial view, and highways are going every which way. It's almost like in LA or in Atlanta, right? 485, like if you get on 45 in Atlanta, you on 485 forever, right? So you better not make a mistake and get on 485 because you got to know exactly where you're going on 485, okay? Don't just haphazardly get there. So running a business is somewhat like that, right? So once you get on that 485 and you're not quite sure, which direction to take, but you're just going. And then it goes and goes and it goes and it goes. And so I want to invite you here on Mondays to help you unravel that, to get on the right highway to your success. Okay. And so that's what being here is all about. So this week, as we talk about systems made simple, there are 3 tips that I want to leave with you today. Tip number 1 is remember your why. Okay, remember your why. Hello there, Andrea Braylock. Is that my Sora out there? Hello there. So glad to see you. And so you want to remember your why. And so what do I mean by that? Remember that you are the solution. You are the solution. So you've got to remember what problems you solve. You got to remember what need do you fulfill and what pain do you heal. And you want to remember that every single day. Why? Because your work should revolve around that core solution to that problem. And you want to keep the client's need at the forefront of every decision that you make, right? And so you want to make sure that your marketing is centered around that core issue. You want to make sure that the solutions that you're giving are centered around that core issue, right? And so that's so important as we're talking about systems made simple, as we're developing systems. It's important, again, to remember the why, remember the solution that you provide, and are you giving the best information possible to your clients in a succinct way that they're able to digest it, they're able to use that information to move forward in their lives and or their businesses, okay? And so that is tip number 1. Remember that you are the solution, you have that solution, and we've got to keep your clients problem or their need or their pain at the forefront of everything that we do. Tip number 2 is to make sure that you focus on customer connection and engagement. Okay, customer connection and engagement, critically important, because nothing happens until we connect with clients. There's a saying in sales: nothing happens until you sell something, right? Business does not happen until you sell something. No, business does not happen until you effectively connect with your client, effectively engage with them. Let them get to know you, okay? Let them get to know you. And remember that there are 3 core principles of customer service. You must be able to connect with that client, okay? And you must be able to understand that potential client's need. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. I know you've heard that before. I got to reiterate that here. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. And so the question we have to ask ourselves as business owners, as coaches, is what am I doing on a daily basis that's allowing my client to connect with me and engage with me, right? To get to know me. And then am I giving information that's of value, that they like, okay, that resonates with them? And then in doing so, they begin to trust you. They trust that you're going to provide the information that they need, that you're going to help solve the problem or the pain that they're having, okay? And then lastly, we got to remember that buying is emotional. So in order for your clients to click that button to say purchase, there's an emotion attached to that. There's an immediate pain or there is a desire that they have that makes them really push that button. Okay. And there's so many training opportunities out there. There's tons of um, ads and Facebook ads and YouTube ads popping up all the time. And you see quite a bit, and it depends on what you search for, right? When you go to Google and you search for something, say, hey, I need to know what's the best time to do lives on Facebook. Okay. Or even doing lives or doing webinars on Facebook. Well, I guarantee you, you're going to start getting ads, right? You're going to, it's like these bots, they follow you, right? There's like stalking you. And so whatever buttons you push, whatever information you enter into Google, guess what? It's going to follow you, right? Have you noticed that? It's kind of scary, really. It really is. However, it is really tech. I would say tech intelligence. Tech intelligence is the age that we're in right now, and it's not going away. So it's important as coaches that we know that, and know that the people are sitting there, our potential clients are sitting there, and they're Googling what they need. Okay. And so know that that's an emotional decision. All right. So buying decisions are based on how the story is told. So, how is your story told? Right. How is your story told in a way that it resonates with a potential client? Are you vulnerable enough? Okay. Are you transparent enough in your information? And then how the story is told about the product or service. How does your experience, how does your um, information resonate and tie into the product or service that you offer. Okay. And you got to remember that first impressions and the memories left behind are paramount. All right. So we only have a few seconds to make that first impression, and that memory has got to make an impact. All right. So those are the three core principles of customer service, giving great customer service, really that aligns with systems and operations, because systems and operations cannot happen if we don't have any clients, right? So we got to make sure that our systems are in place for that. So, and then the last tip is, when we talk about systems, I'm going to tell you about the core areas of business well-being that are critically important. Now, I talk about this all the time, but we can't talk about it enough. All right. And there are four systems. Okay. There are four areas that I want you to focus in on when we talk about systems. Number one is marketing. Number two is production. Number three is administrative. And number four is personal and professional development. Okay. So marketing is critically important. Now, this was inspired by T. Harv Eckert. If you are familiar with him, he is a multimillionaire, and he is a motivational speaker. He's an author, and he is all about wealth and developing wealth and mindset around wealth. And always talks about these three areas, but I have altered it just a bit and included the fourth, because I think the fourth is a critical focus as well. Okay, so marketing, production, administrative duties are the essential cores of business well-being, but we got to add that fourth, which is the personal and professional development, because without that, we cannot be effective in the other three. Okay. And so that's why those are the four core areas of business well-being. And so as we look at marketing, which we're going to spend the majority of our time over the next few minutes, marketing is the lifeline of your business. You hear me say this all the time. Marketing is the lifeline of your business, and branding is the lifeline of your marketing plan. Okay. So marketing is the lifeline of your business, and branding is the lifeline of your marketing plan. So we've got to make sure that our brand is cohesive, that our brand speaks and resonates with our ideal clients. We've got to make sure that then, once we have our brand in place, that we're marketing according to that brand. Okay. And our marketing is in alignment with that brand, and it is resonating with our ideal client. And I love what Ray Perez says. He's a chief marketing strategist that I've followed. And he says that 20% of the people out there are naysayers. Okay. So we can't worry about what those 20% are saying. 60% will follow you when they see you out there, and then 20% will fall in love with you. So the question I have for you this morning is, what percentage do you focus on? Which of the three do you focus on? You focus on the latter 80%. Okay, that 60% who will follow you, and that 20% who will love you. Those are that 80% are the people that we want to give the most value to. Okay, and this is not just in coaching, this is in any business that you're in, right? So we want to focus on that 80% and know that that 20% are going to be naysayers, and we can't even think about the naysayers. We just got to focus on the value that we give for that 80%, or to that 80%. And so when we talk about marketing, I've created something called the On3 marketing mix. Okay. And it's real simple. And I'm sharing it again. I shared it. I think I shared it on last week as well, but I got to share it again. Why? Because it's important and it's easy to remember. When you talk about marketing, there are three areas that you can market. You can market online, on land, and then on you. Okay. Online, on land, and then on you. And so what do I mean by that? When we're talking about online, what we're talking about is, of course, choosing your favorite platform. Okay. Getting really great at that one platform. I've noticed that about myself. I tried to focus on too many platforms at one time some time ago, and it just is, it's not as effective, right? So we got to get really good. So if you're good at Facebook and that's where you want to build your group. If you're building a group in Facebook, or ours is the Life and Business Coach Campus, then focus in on that. Let that be your number one driver. And then the secondary, would be like an Instagram or a LinkedIn. Okay. Depending on where your clients hang out, wherever your clients hang out, that's where you want to be. All right. So you choose your platform. The other thing that you want to do is, again, you want to master that platform, build and nurture relationships, get testimonials and share them on that platform. And then lastly, you want to be able to do online community newsletters. Okay. Your blogs and your lives. Hey, mama's here getting her something to eat. Go ahead, mama, do your thing. So again, I told you I do my business around my life. Okay. And so mama got hungry. She said, hey, it's time for lunch and you talking too much. So I love it. Someone is saying hello. Who is that out there? Make your event dates and times public so I can share. Okay, will do. Who is that? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Love you. So very proud of you. I appreciate you. Please share your name. It just says Facebook user on my end, and I will definitely do that. Okay, so it's Mondays at noon. Okay, noon Central Time is the time. Okay, so we were on at 10 a.m. Now we've changed our time to 12 p.m. Okay. So thank you so very much for chiming in. Okay. So that is online marketing. Okay. And then lastly is creating newsletters and blogs. Okay. So those are the online tools that we have available to us. We can do blogs, we can do lives. So that is online. Okay. Then on land, let's not forget the old school PR, public relations, getting stories in magazines and articles, writing for other articles, writing an article yourself and putting it out there. And then help a reporter out. This is something that my cousin, Felicia, who is just a phenomenal, I don't even know what to call Felicia. She is a phenomenal businesswoman. She is just amazing. And she told me about Hero, Help a Reporter Out. You can go there. So Hero is helpareporterout.com. And that will allow you to get some press. Okay. So different magazines and newspapers are looking for articles. They're looking for stories. And you can sign up and they will automatically send you opportunities. And then you read through those opportunities to see if it aligns with your message and your brand. And then you can answer that. And then hopefully they'll pick your story up and then you can get into some of the major publications, okay, in terms of PR. So that's a great opportunity. And then, of course, there's networking groups, there's organizations, there's meetup groups, you name it. That's on land. So those are the marketing opportunities there. And then lastly, on you. So you got to make sure that you have the systems. Okay, so what I'm sharing with you is simple systems made simple. So online, on land, and on you. So determining exactly where you're going to show up, how often you're going to show up is just critically important. And what are you going to do when you show up? All right, that's the next part of it. But on you is like your email, making sure that your signature line says what you do. making sure that people can connect with you beyond an email. Okay, so make sure that your title is there, any distinctions that you have, any website, list your website there, or your other social media platforms. Okay, making sure that that's outlined in your signature in your email, and making sure that your communication, that we're always doing spell check. Now, and it's interesting, when I don't have my glasses on, inevitably I'll hit a wrong button, and I have to go back and say, wait a minute, and then I'll post it. I said, wait a minute, that's I made a mistake. I didn't mean to put that out. I didn't have my glasses on, right? So I had to go back. I have to make sure my glasses on and recheck. So let's recheck our work. Let's make sure that we're putting out quality work that reflects our brand, and then making sure that personally and professionally that we're growing. So that's what the on you component is of online, on land, and on you, as it relates to marketing. Okay, so making sure that your systems are intact. And so if you can see, I hope you can see the slide. It's rather small, but I guess if you have a larger screen, you'll be able to see it better. But this is the business well-being chart that I do. And the marketing, production, administrative, and personal and professional development I've outlined here on the screen here, as you can see it on the campus. And what I want to share with you is this. For marketing, we want to make sure that we're spending probably about 50% of our time marketing and connecting, depending on where you are in your business. Okay, 50% or more you're spending in marketing, connecting with ideal clients. Hey, mama, you okay? You good? Okay. All right. And so 50% of your time is in marketing. The other 30% in production. So what is production exactly? Production is fulfilling the order. For coaches, it could be actually doing some research on your clients or for your clients. It's preparing for your clients. Okay. For instance, today is tax day. So, if you are a tax accountant, it's the actual work of doing taxes. So that is the production. So whatever you do. So for coaches, it would be, developing webinars, developing presentations. Okay. Working on your programs, working on your products. That's production. Okay. Fulfilling client orders. If you have products, if you have apparel or merchandise. So fulfilling those those orders. Okay. So that's production. So we spend about 30% in production, and then about 15% in administrative tasks. So administrative tasks are making sure that you've done your agreement, right? You worked on your coaching agreement, and maybe you're sending the agreements out to potential clients. You're doing your follow up from your coaching clients. Okay, so you're reviewing your notes and information, and if there's any information that you said you would provide to your clients, then you're doing that during your administrative time. And then any other functions, your paperwork, your documents, organization of the office. Those are the types of administrative tasks. Okay. And then lastly is the personal and professional development. That is our journaling. That's reading periodicals or industry, information and articles and things like that. Okay. Making sure that we connect in. If you have a mastermind, that's the professional development time. I have a mastermind partner that we meet every single Friday, and we've been doing this since the beginning of the new year. And I tell you, it really has helped transform my head. And she's in a totally different industry than I. However, she has the same work ethic that I have. So you want to make sure that the mastermind in which to connect, they have they have the same drive. They have their own mission, their own point. They don't believe in wasting time. Okay, so that's very, very important that you align. Your values are in alignment with whoever you connect with. Okay, and so that is the professional development piece. And so there you have it. Those are the tips that I have for you today when we talk about systems, making sure that our systems are a go in marketing. Okay, selecting the right platforms, making sure that we have a consistent calendar where you're going to show up. Just like I've changed our date, our time, but our day is still the same. So we're going to go a little bit later at 12. So I'm hoping that that's going to give you an opportunity, because I know many people said I'm missing it because I don't have lunch, right? So it'd be better during lunchtime. So we're going to try at 12 to make it a little bit more convenient for you folks out there who want to take lunch around this time and come on in to learn and to grow. We'll call it lunch immersion, right? So you come in and you can learn and grow here. But this is what it's all about in terms of systems. So making sure marketing systems are in place, making sure that our production, that we have a system for production, whatever your production looks like. If it's, again, working on programs, coaches for your clients, whatever it might be, that you set aside that time and that you have a system for that. And then administrative, developing a system for that, as well as your personal and professional development. What is that going to look like for you? Okay, so those are the systems. Now, what I'd like to do is share with you that this coming Thursday, we have a masterclass every single Thursday. And so I'm here to remind you about that masterclass. So come on in, come on back. This coming Thursday, I have another opportunity for you, and it's the nuts and bolts of coaching growth masterclass. How to turn your expertise and passion into a profitable coaching program. All right. So come on back. Who is this masterclass for? It's for life and business coaches, again, who feel stuck, who feel overwhelmed, who need clarity and next steps, those who need to go to the next level, essentially, in their business. So if that's you, come on, come on out and invite other coaches to come on with you. It is really going to help you identify your ideal client, package your brilliance and your expertise and your passion. And I'm going to be giving you the key ingredients to becoming a successful coach. So come on out this Thursday. Here is the registration. This is the QR code. It's a 90-minute masterclass this Thursday, April 21st at 7 p.m. I will go back and I'll put it in the comments as well. Okay. So come on out and join us this coming Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you next Monday. Join me as I talk about how to create a great coaching agreement. Okay. A coaching agreement. That is the coaching contract that you develop for your clients. What elements do we need to have within the framework of that coaching agreement? All right. So join me next Monday. I am committed to your success, because your success is truly my success. So y'all make it a great Monday. Have a great week. God bless you all.